Hey everybody, and welcome back to a special video. I am back with a television review. It's been a while since I did one of these, since the COVID began. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to do that. But of course, being home has given me some opportunities. One is catching up on some good shows, or watching some old shows. Like today's show, Everybody Loves Raymond, which, how ironic I have that playing on in the background. It's the Crazy Chin episode, which, more on that later. But anyway, I think it's about time, since I reviewed Friends at the end of 2019, since it was the 25th anniversary, more or less. So I think it's about time I talk about another classic sitcom from the 90s and early 2000s, and that's Everybody Loves Raymond, okay? Yes. What can I say about this show? This show is just dynamite in form, just some good comedy all around, and a show based on Ray Romano's stand-up. It shows, and of course, what can I say? The show won so many Emmys. Phil Rosenthal is a great television writer, and of course, Patricia Heaton has gone record to state that she loved working on this show. Through and through, and my goodness, like almost almost like what 19 or so years after the show ended, it still holds up. Okay, you can still catch it on TV Land every night, or even on TBS every morning. So yeah, come on, you get your money's worth. So yeah, for those of you that have never seen Everybody Loves Raymond before, you must be living under a rock, because this show is funny. So pretty much, I'll give you guys the simple story of the whole show. It's pretty much just a sitcom about Ray Romano's stand-up stuff. His life on Long Island. He's a sports writer, that kind of thing. And what makes it even crazier is that he lives across the street from his parents, played amazingly by the late Pierre Boyle and Doris Roberts, who are pure dynamite in themselves. They're like the glue that brings the show together. Where it's some funny one-liners, some great comedic timing. All of that just makes it for a very entertaining experience. So yeah, but of course I'm gonna admit this right now. Watching back at some of these episodes, I realized that there are some moments that I don't think will fly today. Because believe it or not, I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is a polar opposite from what Ray Romano is in real life. Okay, Ray Barone is a chauvinistic pig. Okay, I'm gonna say it right now. It's like he always. Right, think about this. His job. He always revolves around sports. When he comes home, he's lazy. Doesn't put in the effort to take care of the kids. Okay, he doesn't even put in the effort to do other things around the house. All he does is get home, sit on his ass, be lazy, and let Deborah do all the work. And of course, which leads to constantly arguments throughout the series. Which is kind of one thing I kind of knock on throughout the show, is that the fact that there's always an argument throughout in every episode, where it's over something so stupid, and it's the kind of stuff that make you go, "What the hell, man?" And we're not. This is a show just like Friends. It's kind of shown me like what not to do. Okay, it's like what not to do in a home life, what you shouldn't do. Okay, and so yeah, literally. But here's the thing. Ray Romano himself is nothing like that. Okay, he puts in the effort. Hey, he does the stand up. He does the show. He made a crap ton of money off the show, and because of that, he was able to put his kids through college. Yeah, despite all the shit that comes his way. But hey, which believe it or not, there is a Ray Romano special on Netflix. Side note, go find it. Okay, it's very very funny. All right, but anyway, back to the show itself. There is nothing wrong that I can say about the show, besides those elements that I mentioned before, like things that don't fly today. Like everything is perfect. It's like the perfect comedic timing, the perfect foils. The cast really really fills the role. Really comes into and comes full circle playing their roles. Where it's Patricia Heaton as Deborah, you got Brad Garrett as his brother Robert, and like seriously. Amazing stuff. Yeah, like literally, I always felt bad for Robert. Even in the episode I'm watching, I don't know if you can see it. This one's the Crazy Chin episode, which of course it's always a quirk about him. It's like there's each different quirks about the boys. Okay, with him, it's always the Crazy Chin. That's what he always does. And we find out in this episode, and in my opinion, this is a very underrated episode, but it also kind of sheds some light and kind of analyzes some the dynamic and of the whole brothers and things. Okay, they may bicker, they may hate each other, but they still love each other. Okay, come on, they're brothers. Okay, and seriously, Brad Garrett, possibly the best. I'm gonna say this, plays the best brother in my opinion, best brother in TV history. All right, sorry about that, my throat's getting a little dry. But now let's talk about the other best element about the show, and that is Peter Boyle as Frank Barone. Oh my God, a guy that completely owns his shit and completely just steals the spotlight in any scene that he's in. Whether it's where it's something like he's sitting in the kitchen and be like, and he gives about some crazy pearls of wisdom. It's dynamite. But of course, he also comes up, and of course, the most famous, iconic one-liner in the history of television. Holy crap! But there's so many other funny lines throughout the show. But there's another one I absolutely recommend you watch. It's, if you can't find it, I say look it up. It's called the Sneeze episode. And of course, this one kind of rings true to the current crisis that we're going through. Is wash your hands. Well, apparently what happened was Ray gets sick, and as the episode progresses, he finally realizes, okay, he's not really sick, but at the end he has to lay down because he was tested for strep. So because some guy sneezed at him at work. But then we segues to another funniest one-liner in the entire show, spouted by Frank. I had a pain in the ass for the past 45 years. You got any soup for that? Seriously, it's like whoever, seriously, Rosenthal, whoever writes this show, it can write some comedy gold here, all right? And seriously, Peter Boyle, even though he's no longer with us, that's how we're going to remember him with this show. So, yeah. That's pretty much Everybody Loves Raymond in a nutshell. Seriously, folks, it still holds up today, despite some chauvinistic elements, which kind of dings it for me. I also would love to see, what would happen 20-something years later? Let's have a Everybody Loves Raymond reunion kind of thing. Pseudo, even though most of the parents are dead, and of course one of the twins died. But hey, seriously, this show will go down in history as one of the best sitcoms, in my opinion, of all time. All right. So now I'm going to change up my scoring system for the TV stuff. Okay, pass over to a thumbs up. Well, I'm going to use my score system for the movies. Okay, so from now on, all the shows I'm going to review are going to get a score out of 10. All right. So with that, Everybody Loves Raymond is going to get a big 9 out of 10. All right, because I was gonna rate it a little lower, but after a few more repeat episodes, it truly shows like the template of good family sitcom stuff. Okay, and it's not perfect, but there are some ones that I think, like, over time, I think you would grow and appreciate. All right, so that does it for the week. Let me know what you think. Thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, stay here for some more awesome, exciting videos.